Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Tuesday, 2nd May 2017. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. His Honor, Mr. Eustace John, CMG, has, with effect from 30th April 2017, demitted office as Deputy Governor General for Nevis. By letter dated 25th January 2017, His Honor, Mr. John, informed His Excellency, the Governor General, Sir Tapley Seaton, GCMG, CVO, QC, JP, of his request to retire from the post. By letter of 31st January 2017, His Excellency, the Governor General, placed on record his appreciation to Mr. John for his service as Deputy Governor General for Nevis for the past 23 years, from 1994, and wished both he and Mrs. John best wishes for a well-deserved retirement and good wishes for the future.
The Nevis Island administration is mandated to recommend someone to fill this position. And after 23 years, Mr. John's service is duly noted, and I want to go on record as offering my congratulations to him on his retirement, but also to offer my own gratitude to him for the work which he has done for and on behalf of the Nevis Island administration and the people of Nevis. He clearly was a consummate public servant. He understood the public service, he understood the rules and the laws which govern the public service, and I personally relied on him very heavily for his advice and his direction. You'll be aware that the post of Deputy Governor General for Nevis is a constitutionally mandated position, and the Governor General is the one who makes the appointment on the recommendation of the Nevis Island administration. I want to say to His Honor in his retirement that I trust that he will use the days to take the rest which he probably has never had, because he worked for 23 years as Deputy Governor General. But to thank him again for his service to the people of Nevis and his service to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. And I do wish him and his dear wife, Mrs. John, all the best in the retirement.
His Honor, Mr. John, had a distinguished record of public service in both St. Kitts and Nevis and has contributed significantly to our national development. Community involvement leads to seizure of yet another illegal firearm and arrest of perpetrator. Information received from a concerned citizen on Saturday, April 29th, has resulted in the discovery and the seizure of the 13th illegal firearm to be found in the Federation so far in 2017. Upon receipt of such information, officers commenced the search for the individual in the Ramsbury and Government Road areas on Nevis. The individual was located in the Government Road area, walking with a firearm in his hand. He was challenged by the officers and he ran. A chase ensued and he was apprehended. One Smith & Wesson 40mm pistol was recovered and seized. The male was taken into custody and a subsequent search warrant was executed on his home. Commissioner of Police Mr. Ian M. Quealy said, "I am heartened by the courage of this citizen to come forward with such timely and credible information. This augurs well for the police-public partnership." He added, "It is this type of community involvement that will help us to maintain citizen safety." The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force continues its appeal to residents and citizens to come forward and share any information they may have with regards to crime and criminal activity. Citizens can do so by calling any police station, Crime Stoppers at 1-800-8477, or by using the SKN Crime Reporter app on a smartphone. This seizure brings to 13 the number of illegal firearms removed from our communities so far in 2017. On Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, Junior Minister responsible for social development in the Nevis Island Administration NIA, donated a new Dell laptop to Her Majesty's Prison to be specifically used in the institution's rehabilitation through music initiative, which involves the band. The band members made the request earlier this month following a consultation with a contingent from Nevis, headed by the Junior Minister. On Thursday, April 28th, a brief ceremony was held at Her Majesty's Prison, where the NIA's Assistant Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Michelle Liburd, supported by Director of Youth Development, Zanella Claxton, presented the equipment to Superintendent of Prisons, Junie Hodge. Mr. Hodge graciously accepted the laptop and said he was moved by the gesture, given that Honorable Brandy Williams is still mourning the loss of her husband in late March. She still remembered our program here, he stated, while expressing condolences. The Superintendent of Prisons reminded that anyone can be subject to unfortunate circumstances which may result in his or her incarceration. He encouraged greater empathy from the public where the residents are concerned, noting that everyone deserves a second chance. Her Majesty's resident Rudini Williams, who leads the RGI band, said the band has grown tremendously since its inception in 2013. He said that the band has performed in Nevis several times, and Honorable Brandy Williams, Miss Liburd, and Miss Claxton are three of the group's biggest fans. Director Claxton also shared the sentiments expressed by Superintendent Hodge that the residents should be given a second chance. Still to come,
for those persons who normally patronize the jumble sale, it's on the 19th, and of course, as usual, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning.
The details when we return.
If you like dancing and whining and fretting till the morning, if you like
drinking, masquerading, live music always playing.
If you like islands of blue seas where people always smiling. If you like
street jams and bandstands where people will be jamming. Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
Our festival, our legacy. Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
The Caribbean's greatest summer lion. Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
Our festival, our legacy. Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
The Caribbean's greatest summer lion.
Nevis Culturama 43.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to finance free health care at all health centers on Nevis. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis. Be a responsible citizen.
Welcome back. Community Development Month is celebrated in the month of May, and the Department of Community Development is hosting a few activities in celebration of the month. Director of Community Development, Janet Maloney, outlined some of the activities that will be taking place.
Fort Tanneys Road, Franklin Brown the 5th. On the 11th, we have Hard Times. Bands got on the 16th, Butlers on the 17th. On the Prospect on the 23rd, Brownhill on the 24th, Bath on the 29th, and we ending with Pond Hill on the 31st.
Maloney also spoke about an activity on the 19th of May.
For those persons who normally patronize the jumble sale, it's on the 19th, and of course, as usual, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it will be held on Friday, the 19th, starting at 8. So first come, first serve. When you come early, you will get the best bargain. So please come on out early and support the jumble sale.
Director of the Department of Community Development, Janet Maloney. The Medical University of the Americas MUA and the Nevis Island Administration NIA announces its call for scholarships for the period 2017-2018. 2 MUA NIA scholarships will be awarded towards the pursuit of undergraduate studies which lead to a degree at an accredited higher learning institution. Preference will be given to qualifying schools within the Caribbean region, including the University of the West Indies and the University of Technology. Applicants interested in pursuing medicine at the Medical University of the Americas are also eligible for this scholarship. Eligibility requirements include must be at least 18 years of age, must be a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis, must have at least 5 CXC CSEC passes including mathematics, English, and 1 science, must be active in community service. Priority areas for 2017-2018 include, but are not limited to, optometry, environmental health, nutrition, biomedical engineering, occupational therapy, speech therapy, chemistry, special education, and mathematics. MUA NIA scholarships will be awarded to begin studies during the period August 2017 to February 2018. For further information on the application process, please contact the Ministry of Health at min.health@nia.gov.com or call 469-5521 extension 6491 or 6492. And that brings us to the end of tonight's presentation of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.
If you like dancing and whining and fretting till the morning. If you like
Drinking, masquerading, live music always playing.
If you like islands of blue seas where people always smiling. If you like
Street jams and bandstands where people will be jamming. Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
Our festival, our legacy. Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
The Caribbean's greatest summer lion.
Nevis Culturama
Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
Our festival, our legacy. Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
The Caribbean's greatest summer lion.